What happens when the world is awash in debt and the cost of that debt begins to rise? This intriguing question sets the stage for our exploration of financial analyst Stephanie Pomboy's insights and predictions about the global economy. Imagine a world where corporations, governments, and consumers are all heavily indebted. This is not a fictional dystopia, but our current reality. The vulnerability of these high debt levels to interest rates is akin to a house of cards, precariously balanced, with the potential to topple at the slightest gust of wind. Pomboy observes a fascinating trend: a cultural shift where consumers are seemingly going on a strike against debt repayment. It's a moral hazard, akin to playing with fire. It may provide a temporary reprieve, sustaining spending for now, but the long-term consequences could be dire. The resilience of the markets thus far, according to Pomboy, is largely attributable to the perception of impending Federal Reserve easing and rate cuts. This power of perception has made her uncertain about whether a crisis can be averted. The fundamentals may look shaky, but sentiment, it seems, has the power to shape reality. The liquidity provided by central banks has acted like a lifeboat, keeping the economy afloat and supporting growth. However, Pomboy warns that we may be burning the furniture to stay warm, using temporary measures to mask underlying problems. As we turn the corner into 2024, Pomboy predicts a significant decline in the dollar due to growing de-dollarization, which in turn favors gold. She even posits that we may see an announcement of a BRICS currency this year. The inflation narrative is complex. Without an asset price correction, Pomboy no longer expects disinflation in 2024. Supply chain and inventory trends might still exert upward pressures. The question is whether rates will fall enough to provide meaningful relief. Despite a strong labor market that has defied expectations, Pomboy warns that this could rapidly change if hopes for rate cuts are dashed. The result? Layoffs could quickly follow. While fundamentals suggest we could already be in a recession, with many warning signs flashing, perception remains positive. Pomboy warns of an epic reckoning if the Federal Reserve disappoints lofty market hopes. When it comes to societal implications, Pomboy advocates for deregulation and lower taxes to bolster entrepreneurship and job creation. She also calls for better vocational education, urging a move away from paper economy jobs that are vulnerable to automation. On a personal note, Pomboy recommends investing time in loved ones and activities that bring joy and enrichment. She also emphasizes the importance of cutting negative relationships. In conclusion, while Pomboy identifies major risks in the markets and the economy, the muddled outlook due to policy shifts and persistent positive sentiment has put forecasting into limbo. Keep an eye on key trends such as employment, corporate profits, policy moves, dollar weakness, and inflation measures. These will serve as compass points in a sea of economic uncertainty.